Welcome to another day of viewing on public access television. We hope you enjoy today's programming.
Hi, I'm Rekha Shankar.
I'm Waleed Mansour.
And we're dead. Thank you so much for tuning in to another incredible episode of our cable access show here in the Afterlife.
Mm-hmm.
We are thrilled every episode to interview deceased guests from throughout history.
Yeah, we get a chance to know some people that maybe we've heard of before, some that we haven't heard before, but everybody kind of has an interesting story.
Yeah.
And it's nice to learn those stories and bring everybody together, too.
Yeah. Lead.
What's up?
Hey, that's what I was going to ask you.
What's up with me?
Yeah.
Well, as you know, I've been trying to fill the void that was left behind by my child and my wife, who, after I passed away, yes, that I like to brag about because I do love them and I still love them and I always will. But at the same time, I have an afterlife to not live and I got to fill it with something.
Yes.
So I have recently been getting into gambling, something I didn't do a lot in the real world.
Now, gambling in the afterlife is different than on Earth, right?
Well, yeah, because we don't really need money here.
Right.
But at the same time, I feel like the stakes are still there.
Yeah.
There's still something about winning versus losing that we all love.
Yeah.
Yeah. But when I was growing up, it was actually against my religion, which we have all found out is not real, which is kind of...
What a day. Oh my gosh. We're going to brief you on that day that
Yeah,
we all were
yeah.
like, whoa, God isn't... What the hell? This room is empty?
Yeah, we'll talk about which religions got things right and got things wrong. We'll
Yeah,
get
that'll be a
more
special
in-depth.
episode. Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's not what you think.
What have you been up to lately?
Okay. So as
Okay.
you know, I'm trying to do stuff... let me guess. You're going to ask me about swimming again.
It seemed like you were going to bring up the fact that you can't swim again.
I can't swim again. I guess what is the point of the afterlife if not to risk-free try everything I didn't know how to do? But I will say swimming is still difficult. As we know, the water here is thick with dead animals.
Yeah, filled with fishes.
So that makes it slightly easier than it was when I was living.
I mean, a lot of people just run across the ocean.
Yes,
on
you can.
the
You can.
bodies
Hey,
of dead fish and
everyone's
mammals.
Jesus up here. You can walk on water because there's a dead whale.
He was real, but his whole story was kind of phony.
This is what's crazy.
Yeah.
So Jesus was in my swimming class.
Was
Did I tell you that? Because he can
He
walk.
can't swim. He
But he
can't
can't
swim.
swim.
That's so funny.
So I didn't want to be weird and be like, I know you. I know you.
Well, I'm sure everybody was kind of like that.
Yes.
Does
but
he like wear like a hat and sunglasses so that he hides or anything?
I freaking wish. Because he's got kind of curly hair. And I'm like, you need to put a swim cap on, my friend.
Okay.
But he's letting it all hang out. And I'm
What?
like, men don't take care of themselves.
Yeah, and also he, to no surprise, looks actually a lot like me. And I'm not saying that
no,
I'm Jesus. I'm saying in terms of skin color.
Jesus is not white. Again, couldn't say hi to the man because I didn't want to be weird, especially he's in his swimsuit. That's like, it doesn't feel right to approach someone in their swimsuit. But I did confirm, hey, Brown. Hey, Brown.
Hey, brown.
You know,
Hey, brown.
didn't see him put one lick of sunscreen on. You can still get skin cancer if you're brown, but one lick of sunscreen on.
I don't do a lot of sunscreen. Did you do a lot of sunscreen?
Now I do.
Now you do.
Never heard of it growing up.
Even
Thought it
still
was
in the afterlife? I'm
in the
done.
afterlife. We're
I'm
closer
done.
to the sun. I don't.
We're closer to the sun. Is that true?
Because we're higher up.
I don't know if that's where we're at. I haven't looked into any of the science of this place.
I think we're
closer
higher up. I think we're closer to the sun.
I think there's no way that's true. I'm going to talk.
Where do you think we are? To the left of where we were before?
I think we're in a totally different a place of existence, like a totally different plane.
You think the sun's not real here?
I think it's probably just like some artificial light.
You
I
think
feel like
that's
we're like-
artificial light?
I feel like this is like a Truman Show that was made for us dead people.
All right. Well, as usual, the phone lines are open. If you think we're living in a Truman Show simulation,
Yes, please
please
call
call in. We would love to know. Nobody
Nobody
has ever
has.
called in before.
You're allowed to, though.
And this phone doesn't dial out, so we have not been able to use it. So please call in.
You know what we should do? Is share the number.
Oh my God. Have we not been sharing the number?
I haven't been sharing the number.
Okay. We're going to find out the number.
Yeah, maybe it's right here, and I
Here.
put it kind of across the screen.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
it's like here.
And it's right kind of here.
Yeah, but,
okay, so what are you doing then if you're taking risks that isn't swimming?
So I have only asked out a man once in my real life in person. I did it on apps.
That's true.
Yes, I did it at TechServe in New York City. With
Nice
my,
texture.
it's a computer repair place, and my computer was broken, and I gave him my business card.
That's asking out. That's not asking out. Did you say let's go out?
Waleed, for me,
That's not.
that is almost marriage. That is literally almost marriage.
Do you think he knew that, like, oh, by getting this business card, I should be reaching out to this woman?
Well, if
He
you would
did.
let me finish.
He did.
He did. And it was through email, and it was a very weird email that was talking about how he was pontificating at the Starbucks at Barnes & Noble, drinking a vanilla latte. And it was like,
Oh, that didn't work for you.
that was not it for me. But I went on the date anyway because I was young and stupid.
Okay.
And he talked about a sci-fi book he wrote.
That he wrote for the whole date.
The woman that was sitting next to us was staring at me like she was like, I will pretend that I'm having a heart attack and that you have to help me if you need help. She was like giving me eyes.
How much do I have to pay you to read that book and give me a full report on it?
God, there's no money up here, Waleed, so it's too late. Maybe when I was living. But anyway, so I'm trying to like be on the prowl a little bit at bar trivia, asking someone out. I'm like working up the nerve.
Yeah.
I got new cards printed.
You got a new card. You're still using the card system?
Yes, but these said dead, so I couldn't use the other ones. Those said alive.
That was pretty like I like the forethought there.
That was the only thing I could definitely confirm would always be true on that business card. We are so excited to have our first guest for today on the show.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, one of the most crazy historical events I can remember learning about.
Yeah, one of the most famous, and in terms of like box office, one of the most famous, certainly.
Completely was learning about the sinking of the Titanic.
Absolutely.
So we would like to welcome a woman who also lost her virginity on the Titanic, but was overshadowed by Rose.
I didn't know about the virginity part.
Oh, yeah.
We're about to learn.
We're about to learn. Hello.
Most people don't know about the virginity part.
Oh my gosh. What is your name?
Hi, my name is Judith Fitzgerald.
Yeah.
Hey, Judith. Well, thank you for
Judith.
coming on the show, by the way.
Thanks for having me. This is the only form of media I've ever been asked to participate in.
Really?
Oh, is that right?
Wait, now let me ask you, because you say you were overshadowed by Rose. You mean Rose, because there are two types of death we've kind of observed, and you can feel free to enlighten us if there are more. If someone dies in a movie, they come up here. And if someone dies in real life, they come up here. Were you in Titanic the movie, or were you on the real Titanic?
I'm what they call a 1-2 punch.
Okay.
I'm a real woman on the real Titanic,
Whoa.
but I was also a character in the movie that was supposed to have a bigger part, but got cut out.
Man.
This is insane.
So, like, the writers did the research.
They knew about you.
They knew enough to include you in it. They should have. Would you have felt better if they just left you off the movie entirely?
You know, it's hard to say. I didn't like it when they reached out and told me that I was historically relevant, but generally uncharismatic and uninteresting.
They didn't have to say that.
Couldn't be farther from the truth, Judith.
Thank you.
You're just full of charisma.
You're teaming.
And I understand that Rose is more conventionally attractive than
No.
me. Maybe
Or
more
no.
likable than me.
No.
Her name is Rose.
Yeah, it's a
My
good
name
name.
is Judith. But I too lost my virginity on the Titanic.
Who was the Leo to your Judith?
Unfortunately, it was supposed to be the same man.
Wait.
Wow.
The character that Leo played, Jack.
Is based off a real person, and that's who you were.
That is who you lost your virginity to also?
No.
It was supposed
It's
to
who
be.
I was supposed to lose my virginity to.
Oh my
Okay.
God, what got in the way?
Well, I met him when he loaded my family's luggage into our room on the boat.
Okay.
He was very charming and seemed very interested.
So he was an employee.
Yes.
Was Jack an employee? I have no context.
No, Jack is sort of a rapscallion who plays.
That doesn't stop you from being an employee.
This is what I'll say. He was around. He was wearing overalls. He put our luggage in our room, and my father gave him some money.
Nice.
Okay.
He told me to meet him downstairs in the part where they hold the cars on the second night of the cruise.
Now, this
Yeah.
is sounding
The
familiar.
cruise. I never thought that people would be at that time thinking it was a cruise.
Yeah,
I guess-
absolutely. I was looking forward to the buffet.
Were you thinking more voyage is probably what they called it back then?
I thought of it as a voyage, so I love that it's a cruise. A buffet. Anything else you were looking forward to?
Oh, sure. Games, trivia. I love trivia.
We
love
love
trivia.
trivia.
Really?
Yes, we
Yeah.
absolutely love trivia. Yeah, we go pretty weekly at
Wow.
like the bar trivia.
Yeah, we're no good, but yeah, we're
That's so fun. I'm really good at trivia.
You
Stop
are?
it.
Yeah.
Okay, please join us.
Yeah,
we
you should
actually
come with
don't
us.
have. You know how people like have like
Yes,
a sports guy and like a history guy. We don't have like a trivia guy.
Or even like a 1910s person would kind of
Well,
be nice.
thank goodness, because you've just met a lady that knows a lot about aquatic birds.
Okay.
Okay.
You have a favorite?
A favorite aquatic
Yeah.
bird?
Yeah.
It's impossible to choose.
There's so many.
you
Or
sim-
there's so few.
Yeah, but you simply light up
Yes,
when
but-
talking about them in a way that maybe you weren't even lighting up about the man.
I love aquatic birds. Their webbed feet, their ability to float. I think it's so fascinating.
Now, tell me if this is a sensitive subject, and we can move on. But did you happen to see any aquatic birds while dying in the ocean?
Well, no, unfortunately not, because I went downstairs to the bottom portion of the ship to lose my virginity to Jack.
Oh, his name was also Jack. Oh,
Yeah.
She was supposed to lose her. Keep up. She was supposed to
Okay.
lose her virginity to Jack, but something's about to happen. Keep up.
Oh, okay. I'm
Literally
sorry.
keep up.
I'm
Well,
keeping up.
I spent the whole first day in my room because I got heinously seasick. I had never been on a boat before.
Yeah, they rock. Like
No,
in a bad
not
way. In a
rock.
bad way. They don't rock.
They do not rock.
It was unbelievable.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I spent my first day on the boat throwing up.
Yeah.
And then the second night was the night I was supposed to lose my virginity, which I was excited about.
Sure.
Because we were taking the boat to America so I could marry an 80-year-old man.
Yeah.
I didn't know him, but my father had entered some kind of oil agreement.
We don't hear the words oil agreement enough.
It doesn't come up very
That's
much
so
anymore.
funny. I feel like all I hear about is oil agreements.
Listen, the only oil agreement I know about is between my skin and my face oil, and it's heavy.
And it's not good.
I don't understand.
That's
but you
all
are
right.
delightful.
Thank you. Okay, you got it. You were an oil agreement bride.
So
So,
this 80-year-old man you were going to marry was waiting in America for you.
and he was waiting for. So when I was propositioned by a handsome young man, I was very excited.
It was like maybe a last chance type of thing.
So after a full day of throwing up off the side of the deck and then sleeping in my room, I went down to the cargo hold to meet Jack to make love in a car.
Right.
Yeah.
Sounds wonderful.
I mean, and they totally took that in the movie.
Yeah, they definitely stole that.
Well, because when I got down there, he was making love in a car.
Oh.
Now, I recently rewatched the movie.
Oh, okay.
I don't see any glimmer because when I heard we were getting you on the show, I was like, I want to see if they even pay Judith 1 ounce of respect in this movie. So I watched the scene where they're making love in the car, and I was like looking for someone kind of peeking in and being like, hello.
I am originally in that scene. So in the moment when Rose puts her hand on the steamy glass, there's a cut to a wide where I'm standing on the outside of the car on the other side of the glass,
And
and
you put
I
your-
put my hand
put
up.
your
On
hand
the
up.
other side. That is so tragic. That
is
there's sex
tragic.
happening on this side and then lack of.
Yeah,
on
you're like
this.
longing for having lost your virginity.
Absolutely.
And
But you still did lose your virginity.
I did.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, I did. And when I turned around, there was a man that said, "Hey, you're not supposed to be down here."
Okay. Good
But I already had no bottoms on, and I was waiting in the
you
cargo
arrived
hold.
no bottoms. So you went down all those steps, no bottoms.
It was nighttime, and I had never had sex before. I wasn't sure what to do.
You don't want to
Yeah.
lose any time.
Well, the most thing that you don't need is bottoms.
the most thing you don't need.
The most thing you don't need is bottoms in terms of sex.
Okay, that's good to know.
Yeah.
I've still only done it
Still
the one
ha-
time.
Okay. So was it with this man or was it?
No, he said,
We're getting
"Excuse
there.
me, you're not supposed to be down here."
Yeah.
Luckily, because of all the cargo boxes, my genitals were shielded from his view.
Thank God.
So I
Thank-
just apologized and said I would leave, and then I headed back up the stairs where I ran into another man.
Wow, this
Okay.
is overflowing with men.
What are the odds that you think this man is the one that she had sex with?
Low.
And you'd be correct.
Okay.
This was a man who told me I looked confused.
No.
Okay. Well, you're walking around
Judith.
pantsless. I empathize with this
On
man.
a ship fully about to plummet to the bottom of the sea in hours.
Soon, within hours. Was it that day?
Yeah, a few hours later, we ended up hitting the iceberg, and it was cold, so he took me to the infirmary because he said, "Ma'am, you look unwell. You're not wearing pants."
Okay, now where my head's at is I know that there are beds in the infirmary, so maybe I think we might be getting close.
Okay. If only I lost my virginity on a bed. Is that how most people do it?
That's
I would say that's kind of dream scenario.
Wow.
You? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so 2 out of the 3 people here.
To me, what's familiar is what ended up going on with me and then Carr. Those are the 2 that I know.
Wow, I cannot wait to hear what went on with you.
Well, I'm lying in the infirmary and the nurse comes in. And the nurse says, the doctor will be in to see you in a minute.
Oh,
yeah.
No, if it was the doctor, that'd be interesting.
And the doctor comes in and he says, ma'am, you're totally fine. Go back to your room.
Did he do any checkups on you?
Not at all.
It's 1910s. They don't have much they can do.
They're like testing your humors.
Yeah, they just kind of walk in. They say, how are you? You say,
pregnant?
I'm fine. And then you leave.
Okay. And you guys, this isn't the guy.
No, the doctor?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, God.
Okay.
I'm not the doctor.
Okay.
So I headed back up to my room, and at this point, I'm feeling a little motion sick again.
So you go back to the bathroom.
Damn, you barely had any respite.
So for the next couple hours, I'm throwing up, I'm sleeping, on and off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then I feel this jolt,
No.
and everyone is screaming.
Yeah. I think I know
Okay.
what this is.
I think
Guess what it is?
At
The
the
iceberg.
iceberg?
It was the iceberg.
Okay.
Ugh,
Okay.
awful.
So we hit
can't
the
believe-
iceberg.
I can't believe between you hitting the iceberg and you dying, there's sex.
You know what I'll say? I don't want to sound bitter, but I would argue that maybe this is a more interesting story than how Rose lost her virginity.
I fully agree.
I agree with you. Rose had sex because, and it was interesting because her rich husband didn't want her to, and her mother didn't want her to.
Oh, okay, I didn't know.
Oh yeah, that's the movie.
No, that sounds boring. I prefer Pantsless Wanderer.
Thank you.
Pantsless Nomad.
So the boat's starting to fill with water.
Right.
People are screaming. Violins are playing.
Beautiful.
Oysters are being returned to the sea from which they came.
And oysters are famously
Aphrodisiacs. So I see that. And I say, well, it couldn't hurt.
No, yes.
So I start eating as many oysters as possible.
Let's go, Judith. You know what you want.
So I eat, I don't know, 200 raw oysters.
100?
I do think we forget that the Titanic was so huge. It took a minute to sink.
Yeah, it took
Absolutely.
a while. Yeah.
Oh my God, a minute?
Like, no, sorry. I meant that kind of in the current way you say a
Yes.
minute, which means a while. It's kind of ironic. A
Interesting.
minute means a while.
A minute means a while.
Yeah. A second means
Stuff is
short.
crazy.
No.
Yeah, so the boat's sinking, and it took forever. Because at this point, I was like, you know what? I'll just die.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh, Judith.
I was fine with it.
But you were still hawking oysters into your mouth.
Yeah, but it's nice that you were also content with your
Right.
life that you had lived. Like,
I mean,
that's-
I was 18. I was old.
Well,
did you see it as a way like, oh, now I don't have to marry this man?
Sure. I said, you know what? This is my fate. I'm just going to die on a boat.
Yeah.
I always thought I would die in a house on land.
Yeah.
that is the ideal.
That's what my plan.
That's the ideal?
Yeah. That's what
Well,
our
there's
plan was.
nothing wrong with how you died.
I've only ever known boat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
boat
boat
death
it's-
is not something that we experience.
It's not. I'm sure it was great.
So the boat is sinking.
Yeah.
We do have to get to our next guest. Do you think we're gonna get to?
I can stop. You know what? Just let me stop. I don't want to take up any more
No, no,
time.
no,
I feel
We
bad.
can we'll come back.
I feel bad. Yeah, don't let me take up any
No,
more
no, no,
time.
Well, I do actually think, Judith, we're pulling in numbers, but we've never gotten a phone call. So I think it might actually help our numbers if we delay when we're gonna announce
Yes.
who you had.
That's so interesting. What is a phone?
Okay, so we're gonna explain what a phone is to you during this commercial break, if that's cool.
Great.
Okay, we're gonna take a commercial break and explain to Judith what a phone is. So we'll be right back.
What's a commercial?
X1Z4 Spa and Casino, the only spa and casino for an alien. Dive into our Zerg water, get rejuvenated with proton powders, cap it all off with the night at the casino. Relax, rejoice, and rip one on roulette. X1Z4 Spa and Casino.
And welcome back. we are so thrilled to have another guest with us here today.
Yeah, we're super lucky. It's been nice having all the guests that we've had. I will say I'm personally very happy to have somebody who's maybe from a region where like my family was kind of from, Middle East.
That's really
I feel
cool.
like this is the first time we've had a guest from around there, so that'll be really nice.
It's really, really cool. And this is somebody I grew up learning about a lot.
Yes.
So I'm really excited. Like, I have familiarity with them.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. So please welcome King Tut.
Thank you so much.
Wow.
My full name, of course, is Tutankhamun.
Mm-hmm.
It used to be Tutankhaten.
Tutankhaten. You good with us calling you King Tut?
King Tut is fine.
King?
Ultimately, I had to get rid of that shit because that's a bitch's name. It's the name of a bitch. The Aten.
Yeah.
Because my father was sick mentally.
Yeah.
My father was sick. He came through and he said, all of the other gods are gone.
Yeah.
And the only God is Aten.
Yeah.
And I came in, I said, no, we're bringing them back. The one with the hippo head and the woman's body, the one with the falcon head and a man's body, the one with the creature's head and a creature's body.
Yeah.
That's
we're bringing them all back.
Wow.
Because it was devastating.
Yeah.
And now I'm Amun.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh, oof. You okay?
Dusty?
Nah, the priests say I have bad humors.
The priest.
The priests say I have bad humors. And so every now and then I have what they describe as an episode of divinity.
Wow, what is...
So people are still filling your brain with the idea that religion is real and that those gods still exist. Because now in the afterlife, personally, I've become aware that like Ra isn't the sun god.
Listen, I don't know what they're telling you. I don't know what they're filling that cue ball of a head with.
Yeah.
But when I was on Earth, I was a god.
Yeah.
Yes.
When I died, I was still a god, but in a new place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we don't want to take that from you.
Yet I wouldn't.
Yeah.
Just like every, sir or what is it?
No. What's up?
I'm sorry.
Is that
Was
your
that
humors?
your humorous?
I say I have bad humor as having an episode of divinity.
So can I ask?
Of course.
So I was never the divine. What is an episode of divinity?
Oh, it could be anything.
Yeah.
Like a cough.
Sometimes it's a cough. Sometimes I get like a really sharp spiking pain up my leg and into my testicles.
That might be sciatica.
Sometimes my spine is permanently twisted into a shape.
Scoliosis.
Yeah.
Sometimes if I eat a certain kind of meat, my blood feels sharp.
I feel like there is a chance that the Egyptian culture of being buried with your priests and your stuff might be something that really happens.
Yeah.
And it sounds like you were
Influenced.
So you and your priests were all together when you died, and they once again have been following you like a cult. Yeah, I don't know if you know what a cult is.
Oh, I'm familiar with cults. We got cults of all kinds. Cults of Isis, cults of Osiris, cults.
I think okay.
No.
You can't stop
Sorry.
it.
Yeah. Sorry.
It starts, it starts.
No. Yeah. You're
Once
right.
the train is moving, it's moving.
You're totally
Yeah,
right.
let him do
You
it.
can't
I
arrest
gotta
it.
let you cook.
Don't
yeah.
try and stop him.
I wanted to just offer. So the problems with your humors that you're describing, modern medicine might describe differently. So you mentioned a twist in your back.
Yeah, it's shaped like the River Nile.
Yes.
The
Wait.
only river.
Is the River
not quite.
Nile straight or is it curvy?
I feel like most rivers are
I
curvy.
think it would have to be.
I feel like most are curvy.
I think it's curvy,
Okay.
It has straight segments, I'm sure.
Right, of course.
I've been down
Okay.
a straight segment.
but
of
I
the
haven't
Nile.
been down all of it. No one has. It's all
No.
fog towards
right.
the end.
Well,
I-
they've discovered. But I want to offer maybe that there's a medical diagnosis beyond a case, a touch of divinity that you could get assistance with. You don't have to cough and scream.
What could your medicine offer me that honey can't? I tried everything. I tried a handful of bees pressed up against it. I tried honey. I tried honey with milk. I tried the blood of every creature you could possibly imagine.
Right.
Creatures you ain't even heard of.
Really?
You heard of a civet?
Yes, it's a mustelid.
That means nothing to me.
Like
What's
civet.
what's a mustelid?
Civets are in the family Mustaloidia.
Whoa.
Along with wolverines.
Oh, I know wolverines.
Yeah.
Civets. They make coffee out of them nowadays, out of their poop.
Wow. Anyway, we bleed one of those bad boys dry.
Awful.
Rub it on your back.
First, we would put it in a large wash tub and have a virgin step in it.
Okay. How can you know if it's a virgin?
The vibes.
Yeah.
And
You can get virgin vibes.
oh,
off of someone?
absolutely.
Okay.
Was it when you were around? Was like sacrificing virgins still a big thing?
Nah, we didn't do that. That was in our bag.
You just made them step on stuff.
So we would sacrifice eggs. You know what I mean? We
Eggs.
crack an
Not
Too
egg.
much of a sacrifice.
And this is
I'm
also-
sorry.
It just doesn't. But you can go to the store and get eggs pretty. I guess they're more expensive now than they used to be, but it's not
Says
that
the
big.
person that doesn't create eggs.
Wow.
Okay.
Waleed says some stupid shit like this once an episode.
I'm just saying that sacrificing an egg.
Fuck.
Is there a chance? Because what I've noticed in the afterlife is that people's medical conditions seem to have vanished. And I'm not,
Sometimes.
implying anything. That's what
Sometimes.
I've noticed. So what I'm wondering is if maybe because these priests have told you that you go through these feelings of divinity, that maybe what's going on with you is all in your head. Is there a chance?
That's first of all, that's messed up.
It is messed up.
And that is a form of gaslighting for you to tell me that what I'm
You know what
experiencing is.
gaslighting is?
I do. I know what gaslighting is. Gaslighting is when you leave the meat out for too long and it's dangerous to light a fire nearby.
You were gaslighting.
I guess I was
You were
gaslighting.
absolutely
you.
gaslighting me.
I'm trying to. I don't want to say I'm trying to help you, but that was what I'm trying to do. Because I'm frankly concerned. You're screaming every about 35 seconds, and I personally have never met anybody who had. Okay, never mind. It's not gonna work on me. It's not gonna. So King Tut is trying to use the force on me, is what it seems like, and it's not working at all.
I'm trying to curse you.
Well, I guess maybe that's not always visual. So maybe I'll.
I think honestly, this curse is working.
You think so?
Yes, because I feel like you are constantly cursing yourself, and maybe this is just like this was already.
Wait, am I cursing myself? I'm a very happy person.
I think you're always stepping in it with Gus. You're personally a mess.
It's not a mess. I'm very content.
Yeah.
And I feel like by the end of the episodes, guests tend to see my way.
You are a mess. You said you said you had a wife.
Yes. Yeah. Back on Earth.
Are y'all even related?
No.
Your life is fucked.
Yeah. Well, that was. See, I told you he's getting better.
I don't know.
It comes in spurts.
Right.
And sometimes it's pleasure and sometimes it's pain.
Ain't that the truth?
And with that, you want to cut to commercial?
Let's cut to commercial. You're being cursed.
That's not going to work on me. Now that you're dead, you're probably wondering, how many farts did I fart throughout my entire life? Was it more or less than the total volume of 2.5 hot air balloons? Well, at Aftermath, we could tell you. Numbers are forever, and so is eternity. Also, you can ask about things besides farts, but most people just kind of ask us about farts.
And we're back. Now, something we like to do on Weird Dad is create community in the afterlife.
Yeah, we're trying to bring people together, whether it's the people in this room or maybe you see these people on the street, you see us on the street. Feel free to come up and say hi and be like, oh, I saw you on that show.
Yeah.
So the goal is to bring people together.
But we're really excited to bring these two guests together. So please welcome back King Tut and Judith Fitzgerald.
Hey.
Good evening.
Have you two met each other before, I guess, first and foremost?
No.
Totally cool. The afterlife is so big, right?
Yeah.
So many people die.
We live in different neighborhoods.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you. I have been so motion sick since I got up here.
Even up here?
So most of the time that I've been here, I've just been kind of alternating between throwing up and sleeping.
Well, you know what? You guys might have some stuff in common.
Yeah.
Because your humors are all off.
Yeah. Have you ever been sick when you sit still as well?
Yes.
Okay, then your humors might be off.
Oh.
And so what they got to do is they got to cut you open a little bit and let some of the humors out, and they give you dairy and
There's
flatbread.
been some. I don't think dairy and flatbread. There's been some updates to medicine. that
Yeah.
we
Honey's still good.
Incense. You could probably do incense, frankincense, myrrh. You
Surgery.
like crumble that up. You put it in a tea of some kind.
could- surgery,
The bladder of a creature.
pharmaceuticals.
Wow.
Yeah, if you're feeling it. We were so curious, Judith. Yeah, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say that maybe is there any chance that it's divinities coming out of you when you're throwing up or whatever, however you describe it?
Are you a goddess? You could come up with any kind.
Wait, hold on. So you're justifying that they're made up?
Huh?
You agree that they're made up?
I'm saying there could be new ones, but I'm saying I was born
So who makes the
one.
new ones then?
We leave it up to the gods.
Well, it sounds like, it sounds like somebody's coming up with the gods. Is what?
I've literally been cursed 3 times.
I'll do it. I'll be a goddess. Sure.
There we
Oh.
go. What is the thing in life that you love? What are you very passionate about?
Aquatic birds.
I bequeath you, Judith, goddess of cormorants, geese, ducks, and egrets.
Whoa, that's pretty big, Judith.
Congratulations!
Yeah, that's huge.
Wow.
You're a
Welcome.
goddess now.
Now, Judith, I have to. Well, firstly, can I do a little goofy test? King Tut, you said that you could detect virgin vibes.
Oh,
I want to know: do you detect virgin vibes
yeah.
in this
Any
room?
virgins in the room? Looking intently at Judith.
I would say this one either is a virgin or recently was liberated from the shackles of virgindom. It's okay. We all been there.
Yeah, we've all been there. And Judith,
true.
I mean, kind of, you just got read pretty accurately, it seems.
Sure.
Judith lost her virginity shortly before passing away.
Well,
My God.
based on her word, we haven't heard the whole story yet.
It's a crazy story.
Do you mind? Maybe we
wrapping
fast
it up?
forward. Yeah, just be gentler. Like a little fast
yes.
forward. So
Getting to the ultimate
we felt sick coming up.
climax.
This we left the infirmary. I think we had just left the infirmary pantsless.
So I left the infirmary and I go back to my room.
Throw up all
and I'm
over.
throwing up and I'm sleeping and I'm throwing up and I'm sleeping. And then I hear this jolt.
Oh wait,
yeah,
we already
that's
got
right,
it. We already
okay.
got it.
Fast
You
forward.
ate a ton
You
of
backed-
oysters.
why would you back up?
Shoot.
Yeah, you ate it.
You ate a
Ton
ton
of
of
oysters.
Fast forward. You ate so many oysters.
Backed up way too far. I forgot. I fell asleep.
Sure. I ate so many oysters
Right.
and the
Right.
boat took forever
Yes,
to
and then you became
sink.
happy with yourself in this moment.
Yes, yeah, and then you were content and you were accepted that you were going to
yeah,
die.
And I
Yeah.
said, you know what? I'll just die like this.
Yes.
Yes.
And water is rising and rising
Yeah,
and
we've seen the movie.
rising
Yeah.
and rising. And yet, I still feel like there's something I have to do that I haven't done yet.
Right.
Oh, no.
So I begin to wade through the waters of the ship,
That's
Yeah.
kind of beautiful.
kind of dodging large pieces of furniture and children who have already died.
Oof.
And I'm trying to find someone to have sex with before the boat goes down.
Good for you. Go off.
I knew in that moment a girl becomes a woman when she takes a man to her wedded bed. And I didn't want to die a girl.
Or unwedded. Beth.
I wanted to die a woman.
Right.
No, yeah, you don't want to go to girl heaven. It's all horses.
There is. We haven't really
that
talked
true?
about this neighborhood
I
of the
haven't- Oh, we
afterlife.
did talk about
The horse area.
yeah.
There's a horse
I didn't
neighborhood.
realize that was the girl heaven.
It's both for horses because
Okay.
horses find it heavenly
And
to
then
be
a
among other
place
horses.
for
but a
little
lot of
girls
girls
go
really
visit.
like it.
that
It's
makes
so
sense.
funny you should bring up horses. Because as I'm going
There's no way
through the
there's
boat,
horse is part of this story. There's no way.
there's a horse
On the Titanic.
Wow.
that has been freed from the cargo hold of the
Oh.
boat.
I guess in 1912
I guess
or whatever,
these rich
there
British
were
people are bringing a horse on a boat.
absolutely.
You don't take
putting-
your horse on your boat?
It's like putting a car on a skateboard.
I barely get on a boat.
Where do y'all keep your horses?
I don't have one.
Yeah, I choose not to have one.
Oh, my God.
How do you do stuff?
We use cars.
Who pulls your chariot when you go to war with
The
With
chariot
whom? With whom?
is that IRR?
You are not the city state. It's just a guy.
Oh, it's a guy named
Keep going.
I know.
I
Urkel.
didn't know it was a city state. That's really interesting.
Oh, yeah, it was. I think, though, way before when I was alive.
Got it.
I don't. Do you know when you were alive, or I don't know if you counted years back then. They didn't start until I think way after you.
No, we don't count in years.
Yeah.
We count based on floods. So when I died, I was 6 floods old.
Wow. That's kind of a lot of flood.
Yeah.
Oh, I at first I guess I thought that was young. The number
To me-
6 makes me think young,
But
but,
then you
when
think
I
how many
say
times
flood-
flood?
yeah, that's
A
so
lot
fair.
of people have to. It has to be a mass casualty event to count as a flood.
You were
Speaking
one
of
flood
floods-
old.
I guess I was. Well, we had Black Death, and we had
Oh my god.
diphtheria.
Right,
and
right.
We had
World War One.
World War One. and
Yikes.
We had a lot of stuff that was going
You're
on.
right. Okay, so what happened
So
with
I
the horse?
see this horse, and this horse is just traipsing around in the water on the boat.
Yeah.
And I say, this is my last chance to ride a horse.
Yeah.
I love riding horses.
Right.
So I mount this horse side saddle.
Nice.
And I ride him to the back of the boat.
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful.
And as we're trotting along, the front of the boat is almost completely submerged in the water.
Yeah.
So we're racing against time.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I finally make it to the back of the boat and I dismount the horse. And the horse leaps into the ocean.
Whoa.
It-
Once again, also content with its
Wow.
own life.
Wow. And then what happened?
So
Such a good question, Rekha.
the horses leapt into the ocean.
Yeah.
And
Feels
there's
like we could have started here.
a man on the back of the boat
Yeah.
reading the Bible
Okay.
out loud to all of us.
King Tut's shocked by the word the Bible.
Religious book.
Oh, okay. Right on.
He's reading it out
Loves it.
loud.
He loves it.
And he reads the most beautiful Bible verse I've ever heard. Man hath shall laid with woman, lest he be drowned in the ocean.
Oh, it was probably from the
Wow, from the floods.
from the
and
Noah's part,
Yeah.
the ark part. I don't know
I'm
enough.
out of
I don't know
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
y'all, but I'm soaked, and this time it's not blood.
Whoa! Are you
Okay,
getting
this
randy?
is getting you off.
Does this make you randy?
I'm
my
loving
gosh.
this.
You're loving this.
This is amazing.
Thank you.
And then what happened?
Thank you for
Good
asking.
question,
You know,
King Tut.
a lot of people tend to say to me, your Titanic story is so much longer than the Titanic story they show in the 2 VHS box set of the movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
Some might say that.
I wouldn't
what
disagree.
happened with the man reading the Bible?
He's reading the Bible, and I
Uh-huh.
run to him, and he takes me into his arms.
Okay, this has got to be it.
And
It must be.
and he says, my child, I've prayed for this day.
Nice.
And I feel the water touching my ankles, and it's
Okay.
ice cold.
Okay.
It is ice cold.
How cold was it?
Ice cold.
Okay.
Did you know about ice?
Huh?
Was there ice
Yeah.
in ancient Egypt?
I had ice. I was rich. They brought me ice.
I guess if you fan
I was also
water
rich and had ice. They
into
brought
See,
me
flames-
they
ice.
brought us ice.
fan
We
water
didn't need
into
it, whatever machines they had to preserve the ice. They got us ice.
Yeah.
Maybe
My
from, like,
ice was from
Nordic
Kilimanjaro.
lands or something.
No, it's if you fan the water.
You can't
into-
fan water fast enough that it turns into ice, Rekha.
You can if you pray to the right deity.
There's an ice
There's a
god.
god of ice.
There's an
Yeah,
ice
yeah.
god. Can I be the ice god? You could just ask.
You
I
rolled
guess.
your eyes. You're doing a bit.
Waleed.
For us, this is serious
You had
and cultural.
bits?
Oh yeah. I had bits all over me. The surgeon had to remove them.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So then
Covered
he
bees.
says.
So I start to feel the water at my knees, and the man who was reading the Bible is gone. I have no clue where he went. He was just holding me in his arms, and now he has vanished. I assume he's drowned.
Okay, I will say when King Tut first guessed who a virgin is, he did say that there's somebody who is a virgin or recently lost their virginity. I'm starting to think that maybe you are just a virgin.
No, I lost my virginity, in a sense.
Well, it seems
No.
like
What do you mean
found
in
it
a
again.
sense?
Tell me
What
what
does
in
in
a
a sense mean?
If it's because she rode
Well-
side saddle on that horse, I'm gonna kill myself.
Is it the
again.
horse?
No, it's not the horse.
You think it's the horse?
It's not the horse.
Yeah, I know it's not the horse. You know it's not the horse
It's
too.
not the horse.
Okay, good. We're all on the same
What
page.
is it?
So as the water is
sense.
rising, and I feel it getting higher and higher.
Don't say you fucked the ocean.
I thought you were in the ocean.
What?
Huh?
The water. Like,
the
water,
water's
the
getting
ocean.
higher. Yeah.
Yes.
The boat I'm on is sinking.
Yes, of course.
I was on the Titanic.
So
So I guess you could say the ship is getting lower.
Yeah.
We could say all sorts of things.
And as I'm getting into the water,
Yeah.
I feel something near the back part of my undercarriage.
Okay.
The
Your
taint.
butt?
The taint. Or the gooch.
You had gooch back then?
Yeah.
I think that's the first thing they remove, like in the
Gooch
Mummy.
was the creature who carried the hearts.
That's such a funny word, gooch.
Yes. Yeah. It means taint, I guess.
I don't know what that is either.
Well,
Wow.
it's what you're talking about. The back
It's
of your
in between
undercarriage.
your clit and your horse. What is the next thing that happens?
And your horse.
The gooch is somewhere between the clit and the horse. Yeah.
What? Okay.
I'm having a good time.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
And I feel something near the back portion of my undercarriage.
Yeah.
And it was very cold and very sharp.
Oh.
Oh. A blade.
Could be blade. Could be part of the ship. Could be the iceberg. Don't tell me it's the iceberg. Rekha, there's no way that she thinks she had sex with the
I don't think I had sex with the
Judith.
iceberg.
Judith.
I did
Judith.
have anal sex
You had
with the iceberg.
You cannot call that anal sex, and you cannot call it sex.
Yeah, Judith.
It is sex, and it is anal sex. And anal sex counts as losing your virginity. I've asked a bunch of people.
Anal sex does count as losing your virginity,
That's
but not
true.
the
I
way
agree with
you
that.
did it.
Yeah, I don't think an
A
iceberg.
thing
going
that
up
can
your
melt
butt-
inside of you can't be sex.
She is
What's to say about a man? A man can melt inside you.
That's romantic.
That's so romantic.
I read that in one of my books.
That is beautiful. I do love that. I love the sentiment of that. But I gotta say, I'm on the same page as Rekha. I don't think that I don't think an iceberg going up your butt is a sex.
Can at least try to convince me that it is. Tell me what about it is like the sensuality of a person.
I think we may as well just go around the room and all say why we think maybe
why it would
why it would be. And let's start with Judith.
Yeah.
I climaxed.
Immediately.
King Tut, why do you think?
I think copulating with any element is in fact a form of sex.
That's beautiful. I like
yeah,
that.
yeah. I'll say it.
Element like Earth, Wind, Fire.
Yeah. I've done earth and fire before.
You've had sex with fire?
I absolutely had sex with fire.
What did you do? Can I ask?
What did I do? Well, first thing you do is you steam it up hot.
Uh-huh.
Right, it's fire.
Yeah. You got to get the fire
Yeah,
going
don't
hot.
you don't want that
Yeah.
cold fire.
I think it's
And then you got to do a clean split above it. And the fire is like,
Yeah.
and you just let it lick around.
Okay.
And that was fire. Earth, you could figure out.
Earth is easy.
Earth has been there, done that. But
Okay.
Oh my God, and wind.
Oh, you fucked the wind.
One of my courtesans inflated me like a birthday balloon.
One of
And
your
you, young lady?
courtesans.
What?
Why do you think having sex with the iceberg does
Well,
count?
I kind of predicated this on the fact that I don't. But if you have forced me to say why I think I do, I suppose if something feels good and has meaning to you, then you can call it sex.
That's beautiful.
Oh, brother.
What? That's too sappy?
Oh, brother.
That's sappy? You want me to know how to do a full
Anything
split to
feels
have
good,
sex with
so
fire.
I eat a really tasty cheeseburger. That's sex.
You have cheeseburgers?
Yes.
Damn, I don't know shit about Egypt.
We had beef.
Yeah.
We pounded that shit out. We had cheese. Speaking of pounding that shit out,
Oh, why do I think iceberg going up your butt counts as sex? The reason I think an iceberg going up your butt counts as sex is because icebergs famously don't show a lot. You know, there's more beneath the water than there is above.
You are having a
Oh.
toxic relationship with an iceberg because you don't like that it doesn't. You like that it's like kind of doesn't show you everything.
What I was going to say is maybe there's more to icebergs than we think.
It's
Yeah.
about sex.
like
So-
maybe it's hot under, like it's sexy under there. The
Yeah,
iceberg.
maybe it has a whole brain that we don't know about.
if it has a whole brain, I actually think very differently of this interaction, and that maybe we have to call the police.
Oh yeah, like
I want to be clear. I'm
Well, I
not
didn't
asking
murder
for
thousands of
anyone's
people.
approval.
Yeah.
And that's
I
fair.
had sex with the Titanic iceberg.
That's beautiful.
And I would argue that Rose gets all this credit. She gets a movie where she gets to, for no reason, throw a necklace into the ocean.
your boyfriend's
I-
house.
Died
Yeah.
doing anal with the iceberg.
You were killed from doing anal with the iceberg, not from drowning.
No. In fact, I probably would have survived. But,
That's not true.
well, they were loading women and children onto a boat. And I could have swam over, but
you were stuck.
You were getting it.
I just felt a way I had never felt before.
Wow.
To climax at the peak is very funny.
Yes, I think that's really nice.
Yeah,
That's
I think
really nice.
I think it's a nice sentiment, and I guess I'm happy for you.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, I'm happy for you. I do think maybe while you're in the afterlife, you should look at having. I was gonna say normal sex, but that feels mean.
It is mean.
Yeah, having sex not with an iceberg, with a human.
There's
Yeah.
so many people up here, and you're so lovely, Judith.
Yeah.
And I think I do sort of no, I'm not interested, but I do see why maybe the movie left out this story.
Yeah, but at the same time, I would watch the hell
But
out
at
of
the
this
same time,
movie.
I'd watch it.
I would absolutely
And-
watch it.
And King Tut, so much of your story has been neglected. You know,
Yeah.
I didn't know so much of
Yeah.
your life was based on like
y'all got bored.
Not us. We're saying,
Not us.
We're saying the history
Y'all
books.
go. Oh, okay.
the history books.
Oh,
Yeah.
or
Oh,
the
my story's
royal
been.
you.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, it's so much bigger and more interesting than what the history book said. So much of your life is based on kind of vibes and humors and energy.
I didn't realize how
Yeah.
close to divinity and gods you were.
Yeah.
I'm very close. I am
And
that.
I guess that's what I meant.
Yeah.
Yeah, but all my history is whatever Lord Carnarvon said it is.
Lord Carnarvon?
Lord Carnarvon, the man who discovered my tomb,
Oh, yes.
Wow.
That was in like the 50s, 60s,
and I
wasn't it?
killed him dead.
Yeah.
You did?
Have you heard
yeah.
Steve Martin's song about you?
Who?
Steve Martin.
He's like
This
a
white-haired lad.
he's a comedian.
White hair.
Yeah.
We wouldn't let those survive.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, he got his at like 30 years old.
Child with white hair.
You got you
What
didn't
about
get-
former magicians? He was a former magician too.
Oh, a priest.
Well, I
Yeah, I
feel
think
like
that
that
might be
wraps it up. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We love having guests on here for this cable access show.
Yeah.
Really great community.
I feel like we've learned a lot. Hopefully you feel like you've learned a lot as well.
I'm Rekha Shankar.
And I'm Waleed Mansour. And we're dead.
Dead.